Well, how have you two been today?
I've been good. I had donuts, and I got out of bed. Not in that order.
Let's see, I had pancakes and sausage, and now trying to figure out how it's so late in the day.
I'm here. Sorry.
Howdy.
Let me know when you're online.
I will be in like 2 seconds.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
Don't make me get my friendship rant out again.
Don't you love friendship, Sam?
I love friendship, especially
Friendship.
when you hug so tight that your friend stops breathing.
Just friendship hugs. Bunch of high fives and fist bumps.
I will not AoE. I will not AoE. I will not AoE. I will not AoE.
Sam.
He says hitting gear skill. Yeah?
I waited as long as I could.
Oh, God, we get so many of these fortunes.
Yeah, ridiculous. You could say we're quite fortunate.
Hey, Drac, why are you pacified and silenced?
I am a baby, and I don't know how to talk yet.
Damn homie.
Fair. Just white mage things.
Looking real pacified.
Hmm.
Mr. Weasley.
Snape. Cerberus.
Cerberus Snape.
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 Cerberus.
Cerberus Snape.
Dumbledore!
I want to get some good barbecue. Every time I try and get like ribs or something from a place recently, they just suck.
Did you get the ribs while you were here?
Uh,
At Flanagan's?
I don't-
Because they have like legitimately award-winning ribs.
I think I did try them and I think they were good, but like I'm talking like a recent. That's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
And I'm disappointed every time. I'm like, can you guys just have good ribs? Can you not suck at barbecue, please? We're in Texas.
That's what to say. You're in Texas, but Texas does like beef barbecue. Good.
They should do all barbecue good.
There are some fantastic food trucks around here that I could also, if you come down to Miami, can take you to, Corey.
Hell yeah. I don't know when that'll be. Certainly not anytime soon,
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
but eventually.
By the way, did Sav appreciate that meme I sent you?
Yes.
I found a meme last night. I just sent it to Corey. It just says, "Dating a skinny guy is funny and shit is fun and shit until you slap his ass," and it sounds like you're taking a screenshot.
She definitely very much appreciated it. She attempted to apologize for laughing, but at the same time she was also not sorry.
Although to be honest, now that I think about it, sending her that meme was probably a bad idea because you're just so caked up,
I know. And it's like she just had to laugh at the ridiculousness of it. It's like
Yeah.
that would be funny if that would ever happen, but it really can't.
Yeah, it would be so funny if it were
the
true.
exit's this way. Time something is wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Look at what y'all have done.
I have a size.
Yeah, we were just talking about that size.
Yeah.
I smell pennies. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make myself like a fucking caffeine real fast.
One whole caffeine.
And whole caffeine for Sam.
On drugs, please.
Oh, I'll take one drugs. Oh, we can leave.
I'm sure most of you saw my tweet about Jean Alter. I want her to commit medical malpractice on me. I'm waiting for someone to call me out on my horny posting. It's like, Sam, you never just say that you find the characters hot. You always say you want them to do some sort of like incomprehensible violent act to you. And I'm like, yeah.
No, it's quite comprehensive.
All I'm gonna say is, please say hi to my girlfriend.
Howdy.
They will commit crimes against me.
Yeah, but that's not like exclusive. I'll commit crimes against you.
Yeah, but
Like friendship.
yeah, crimes of friendship.
Hi, YouTube.
It's time for my favorite debuff.
Crack.
Asuna number 1, Asuna number 2,
Crack.
Asuna number 3, how do you do? Asuna number 5, Asuna number 6, Asuna number 8. You will wait your turn, young man.
I'm first in
Overrated.
line. I'm right here.
Not on my party list.
I'm
Still.
doing it.
See, I'm over here practicing restraint, and then it's like it's still necessary, and so now I'm just validated further.
I don't have my tank stance, so I'm actually probably
I'm making friends.
Hope you can unmake
That's
them before
important,
you know
Jack.
they
I'm
get
in
unstunned.
danger. Alright. I might have to move stuff around later. Or at least kick the kids off Netflix so we're not getting throttled anymore. Which the tech actually admitted that we were when we were using too much data from like
Oh my God, really?
yeah, he's like, you're streaming at certain times, and then like if you got Netflix going, your speeds will get throttled. And it's like, oh, yeah. After I talked to that one person on the phone, like, oh yeah, we don't do that here. I was like, bullshit, you don't.
Yeah, tell me a carrier that does.
I tell people this all the time. Text will be more honest with you because they are face to face with you. I actually called my ISP on stream today, Track.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I was getting disconnected so hard and so frequently. I was just like, fuck it, I'm calling them on stream. The first conversation I had with the person, they were like, oh, it's probably an issue with your cables. And I'm like, it's not. We've checked. It's not an issue with the cables. I explained exactly my theory and why it's the only thing that makes sense. I was like, it's not the wires. It's not anything with connection to my house. It's obviously something going on with someone else's connection. Because it's happening frequently enough and randomly enough that it can't just be pure chance. It has to be someone trying to use something, and because of that, causes my connection to fuck up. And they're like, I'm going to put you on hold real fast and talk to the dispatch department. I'm on hold for like 5 minutes. They call back. Yeah, I talked to them, and they kind of agree with you.
Yeah, don't you love that when you're like, this is probably the problem. Well, I don't know about that. Let's run through all my other mandatory speech. I'm like, all right, it's probably this though. They're like, all right, 1 second. Yeah, it was that.
I don't know if, like, 'cause I don't know what ISP you have, but with Comcast, if you're having internet problems, they have to run a diagnostic first. And if your diagnostic shows that there's a problem, they're like, hey, we're gonna restart your modem to do a test. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to do that because I already know that it's not gonna tell you anything. I had to like restart the robot 3 times before they were like, okay, we'll put you on the line with someone real.
I hate that automatic robot. It's like, while you wait for an attendant, let's go ahead and go through these troubleshooting steps, or we're going to do this for you anyway.
There should
and
be,
then 50% chance it's going to hang up on you anyway.
There is like there should be like a secret code that you put in that's just like that you put in a number that just says, hi, hello, I understand how computers work. Please just give me a person.
You know, I had a direct line to like tier 3 support. Nope, not anymore. They changed that. Now I've got to go through the same automated system.
Ugh.
I was ready to drop kick someone because the internet is under my parents' name. So for whatever reason, at some point in time, they decided, okay, from now on, we're not going to deal with anybody whose name isn't on the account. We will not let you do anything. And I'm like, okay, but I'm the only person in this house who understands how technology works. So I need to be the person that talks to you about this.
That's why I got added as admin to the account.
Saying that's what I did.
I got added as admin to the account after conferencing in my parents, and they gave all the information that they needed. I had to interrupt my dad in the middle of his workday in order to get it done. And then I go, and then I talk to them. We get things sorted out, whatever. A week later, I need to call them again because the issue wasn't resolved. And I talk to a person, and they're like, I can't speak to you. I'm like, what do you mean you can't speak to me? Your name isn't on the account. I put my name on the account last week. And they're like, well, it's not here. And then I couldn't get anything done with them. Got my name added on again. Then, like, a month passed, had to talk to them again. Name isn't on the account. Got hung up on, called them again, and another person's like, oh, yeah, I have your name on the account. Here, I'll help you. And I'm like,
Jeez.
What is going on?
Yeah.
It's like they don't want to look past what's the primary account holder.
Yeah.
I get so frustrated with like some people because like, I was looking to get not ISP related, but I was trying to get my dishwasher fixed. It would not register and it was beeping for the entire weekend because it's like, hey, you tried to turn me on, but now you didn't close me. And it's like, I'm trying.
God, if I had a nickel for every time that happens.
I'm trying to call this thing, and it's like 24-hour plumbing or whatever. I'm just like, okay, there's some reviews that say they're good with appliances, but I
Go back to grab that rage, by the way.
I get it.
I think it was one of those websites where it had a whole bunch of people that it just kind of dispatched out. So I'm on the phone with this lady, yeah, basically, yeah. And I'm like, hey, trying to figure out if we need a new dishwasher or if we just need to get this one repaired and need somebody to come out and like double check that for us. Like, oh, we only do the plumbing. in that tone of voice, and I got so annoyed right away. I'm like, then just say, sorry, sir, we don't do that. We don't deal with the appliance side. We're just doing with the plumbing stuff. Like, it's so easy just to be like, no. And then Jessica's like, yeah, well, sometimes the people answering the phones don't, like, talk to the techs. And that's a whole other issue. There needs to be at least, like, some sort of communication, or, like, when the reception person gets sassy with you. Because, like, well, I'm not a tech. I don't know what that is. I'm like, then take a fucking note and tell the tech when you schedule the damn appointment.
You got so angry so fast.
Corey, I think you'll appreciate this one, because the other day, I always have issues with drive-thru. I saw on, like, the Carl's Jr. thing that they had, like, this 2-for-4 breakfast sandwich thing going on, and it's, like, noon. But you never know nowadays, like, is it, like, a morning thing, or is it breakfast all day? Because a lot of people are doing, like, breakfast all day now.
Yeah.
So I asked them, can I do the breakfast sandwich 4-for-4? They're like, we stopped serving breakfast at like 10:30. And I go, then that's a no. I'll take this instead. I was just so fucking fed up. Like, all you have to say is, no, sorry, we just don't do it.
Yeah, like when people stretch out a yes or no answer, it is just something unnecessary.
Yeah, or like getting like you should have known that we stop at 10:30. It's like, I'm asking you a question. Answer my question. No, Jessica dealt with a person who was like, I'm not a tech person, or I'm not one of the people that comes out. And it's like, yeah, but you're going to talk to them and schedule the appointment, and I'd like them to know what the fuck is going on when they get here.
I already hate dealing with middlemen. If I have a problem, I like going directly to the people who are going to help me solve the problem. Mm-hmm. So I already fucking hate dealing with customer service and then going from customer service to dealing with... And that's part of the reason why this fucking issue hasn't been solved yet. Because I tell the customer service line what's going on and what I think the problem is, and then the texts come out and they have no fucking idea what I said. And so they're just like, we're going to just go through the motions. And I'm just like, I would like this fixed, please. It's been a month. That's
why I have my current provider instead of like CenturyLink, because I was like, I don't want to do a local thing. I'm going to do something that's a little bit more established. At least I think the infrastructure would be a tad better. And I get set up before I move in, all that stuff. I've told this story before, but it's like, I get everything set so that when I move in, I have internet, because it's my friggin' job. No internet. And I'm like on the phone trying to figure it out for hours. And they're like, oh, yeah, they sent a tech out to check. He came by, never rang the doorbell, and just left. And then I call them again, and they're like, oh, yeah, your area isn't connected yet. They're like, you're not going to be connected for another 2 months. They're like, do you just want to wait? I'm like, no. Take me off now. I got so mad. Like, that. Just take me off. I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm never using you again. And I had somebody message me on like Twitter, like the me, and they're like, yeah, well, the customer support and the text don't have any like conversation between each other. I'm like, that's the problem. That's why I'm mad, because you guys don't communicate. That is like the most basic functionality of having a customer support line. Yeah, and I'm just like, imagine if you're like, if you like tell a waiter that you want something done with your food, and then they bring out your food, and it's like, yeah, I'm popping it, and they bring out your food, and it's like it's like it has everything that you didn't want. Like, you're like, oh, I want this burger, no onions, no lettuce, blah blah blah. Well, I'm not. And they bring out the burger with onions and lettuce, and you're like, why the hell is this like this? And they go, oh, the waiters and the chefs don't talk. Yeah, like, or they give you sass. They're like, well, I'm not the cook, so you can go talk to them for me and figure it out. Oh, dude, I'm just like, yeah, you're like $1 million, billion-dollar company. You can afford to get some training or communication, just notes. Put a little sticky on it. Like, get some software made so that, okay, this is the problem. Okay, I'm like, and why don't the customer support people have the information on what's connected and what's not? You don't have a map that's like, okay, this is set to be here, this is set to be here. Do not schedule people unless, like, that is basic, fundamental information to have. That's why that story shocks me so much, is because that is information that should be accessible at every level of the company.
That's kind of what happened when I moved in here. It's like, I went in to get it switched to my name because I was told that they had the wires in the house, everything was wired, the previous account holder lived here. And he's like, no, we don't have any service in that area. What do you mean? You've been the provider in this town my entire life. How is not every inch of this town covered? And then went back in, like they were supposed to be out. Then it's like, so we went back in. It's like, oh, that other guy never filled anything out, and well, did this guy even work here? Because he took down a lot of personal information of mine to create the account, and you're just saying basically everything he did. Stolen. Basically, he's like, he even had me fill out a form. It's like, what form? We don't have a form. It's like, oh no, you did not just tell me that.
We don't even have a form. Oh man.
Oh shit. We don't have a. I'd be like, okay. What was it? What was this guy's name again?
Okay, I need to call the police.
I need to make another phone call here. So yeah, I made us think about that, and then they're like trying to, oh yeah, we're so sorry, we'll fix that, and then they're trying to like give all these excuses. I'm like, no, just no. Yeah, they're like, well, you haven't been charged yet, so you can still cancel. I was like, I sure hope as hell I wasn't charged for something that I wasn't even getting service for. I had, speaking of being billed, I had one thing, like this is just bad service, the stream here. Lowe's, like, has this, app, or whatever, for people to come and, like, install things for you. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna order a new garage door opener, because mine's dying, and I want somebody to come out and install it. So I order it, I schedule for the person to come, but, like, the delivery gets delayed. So then, I can't have the person come out. And then they charged me extra for making a last-minute scheduling update. I'm like, no. So I canceled that shit. I'm like, I'm not paying this. I'm not using you. I'm leaving a review this time. And, yeah, do not contact me again. I just did it I got somebody else to come out and just take care of it. But I was so frustrated. I'm like, that's out of my control. Like,
homie, this is the reason why I try to learn to fix things on my own. I don't know what happened to me, but like the moment I turned like 19, I was like, I need to learn how to use tools. Now I like anytime I have some sort of problem with anything, I try to fix it myself before I even consider calling someone.
Just become the tool. Go.
Yeah.
Go and like get drills for hands.
Go cash it.
Like,
dangerous.
And it kind of dawned on me that I am slowly becoming like a dad without wanting to be a dad, because I'm like looking at flat top grills and all of these tool sets, and I'm like, what's happening to me? I'm 26.
age. Welcome to being old.
I don't need more people calling me old. My girlfriend calls me old already.
I mean, is she wrong?
I'm 26. I hope she's wrong. I thank God that I've known people that are in their 30s for a long time, like ever since I was like 19. So that like the idea of turning 30 doesn't really scare me. At least not for the same reasons that everyone else is scared of turning 30. They're like, oh my God, my life is over. I'm turning old. But all of my friends who are in their 30s are like, no, 30s is when shit kicks off.
Yeah, that's when usually they have.
Yeah, a lot of stuff opens up.
Yeah,
it's crazy, but like
yeah, you can like go to bars without parental supervision. You can go on the big rides at amusement parks.
Homie, I've been being served drink. I've been offered drinks at bars and at restaurants since I was like 19. It's weird.
Yeah, I've had the same thing where people always thought I was like way older. Like by the time I was 19, people thought I was 24. So, but then my wife has the opposite issue where she's 29 now, and she looks like 18.
She looks very young.
Yeah. So then
Good.
I'm telling everybody like, oh yeah, we met at high school, and like, oh, you picked her up from high school.
Oh, no.
How old am I now?
That's a sign you're
What
getting
year
old.
is it?
Yeah.
What year is it? Where's my cane?
It's 2007, Corey. Let's boot up some Halo 3.
2007. Oh God.
I got the red ring.
Do any of y'all have a visceral reaction to people being like, oh, just so you know, people who were born in 2000 are going to college now? Like, do you have like a reaction to that at all?
I think I had that reaction when I realized that they could drink
Yeah, that
or vote.
yeah.
Or maybe vote last. I think it was vote one time. Then it was
people
drink.
born in 2000 can drink this year.
Yeah, they can drink this year.
yeah,
But I
because
think the last time I had that realization, I was like, oh great, these kids can vote now.
The Zoomers can vote.
I think 25 is where things like really start to kick off.
25, yeah.
You
know, no extra fees renting cars or questions about hotel rooms.
Yeah, and just like that last little like hill your brain goes through or goes over.
Hell, I'm sorry. You assume my brain isn't smooth as fuck?
Oh, I mean,
Or hills. Hills can be smooth.
rolling hills. Yeah, that's why I'm like, everybody's like, 18s, you're an adult. I'm like, talk to me when you're 25.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I know people that between the ages of like 18 and like 40, everyone's like, "Oh, you bet you can't guess how." Like I'm like that. It's like you can't guess how old I am, and eventually it just stops fucking mattering. Like,
Yeah,
like I talked about this where people ever since I was like 19, people have assumed I've been anywhere from my late 20s to my mid 30s, and that just to me says like. It's just a matter of how mature you are. Like, age doesn't mean shit if you're not mature. Because I know people in their 30s, in their mid-fucking 30s, that are the most childish people on the planet, and I don't talk to them.
yeah.
Fucking. Although the reverse is not true. If you're mature, it still matters how old you are.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, after a certain point.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying the counter is also not true.
Yeah.
Up until I joined Final Fantasy, nobody knew how old I was. People just assumed I was like in my 20s throughout my entirety of WoW. Because I didn't join voice at all, so nobody could tell I had this little squeaky middle school voice.
I've had this voice since I was 14.
Well, I mean, I think you probably had a voice since you were a lot younger.
Well, I've had this fucking pitch.
Okay.
Hans. Thank you.
You just
Wait.
went to the doctor. You know, I was like, I'd like a different voice, please.
Something isn't adding up, Sam.
What?
You said you had that pitch, but we both know that you want to be pegged, so you definitely catch. You don't pitch.
You know what?
You
He's
went
not
the
wrong.
You went the long way around for that one.
He went the long route, but I respect it. I respect any and all pathways that lead to me being pegged.
There's only one pathway.
Macy sent me a TikTok that's just like, "Damn, homie, you're looking submissive and breedable today," and I'm just like, "Yeah,
Fucking
Wait, submissive and breedable?
yeah." Have you not heard that?
No, but I'm using it later tonight.
You're trying to be pregnant now?
Oh, can I get like a fucking like mauled rant out, like a fucking like boomer rant?
Yeah, fucking do it.
Like we haven't been doing it all night.
I cannot stand the fucking copium meme. I fucking can't
I
stand
love copium. man.
that one makes me laugh. I like that
copium.
one.
Copium, to people who use copium, unironically, it is the new you mad bro.
Yeah, well,
is
yeah, it is really annoying if people like go too hard on it. But that's kind of like most memes. If you start doing it unironically, it starts to get real.
Man, imagine saying that, Yeet.
Poggers.
For fucking copium though, it gives the same exact like cadence as someone going "you mad, bro." I get like projected back in time.
I'm not familiar with Octopimp.
He's a voice actor, but does a lot of like meme stuff. He's pretty popular.
I don't know if he was popular. I would have heard about him.
The litmus test of is he popular? Does Corey know him?
I can guarantee you everybody I've heard of is popular.
I don't know. You've heard of me.
You're not a voice actor.
Yeah, he voices Coswell in the videos.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
aren't we
we-
technically all voice actors of our characters?
We
much.
every video that I can't wait for the evolution of Nest where we record, we
Voice
like get all the
acting in an
dialogue, we transcript it into a script, and then we get voice actors to fucking voice it.
I think that would unironically be kind of hilarious.
I'll get on the phone with Critical Role.
Let's delegate it to your chats. Pick voice actors for everybody in Nest.
Okay, I got a Ryan Reynolds.
No, Ryan Reynolds would work.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take it. Ryan Reynolds, if you're listening, voice me in the next video.
I want Travis to do me.
Oh, are you getting pegged tonight too?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
I was
that's right, you
thinking
are
the same thing. Like,
Hans voiced by Larkin. Oh, Mark Hamill. For Hans. That's a vote. I agree with that one.
That actually fits a lot now that I think about it.
Apparently, Sophie should be voiced by Steve Bloom. I don't know who it is.
Steve Bloom? Really?
That's what chat says.
That's a pick out of left field.
That's fucking Wolverine and Spike.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna say like something could get voiced by Hugh Jackman because I know Hugh and Ryan Reynolds have this thing going on where they're just messing with each other constantly.
Someone
Okay, we gotta get
Fillion for
William
me.
Shatner in here too. We can't have like a project like this and not have the Shat. Is something the matter?
My brain didn't want to process that.
Oh, we got a Patrick
he's
Stewart for Raya.
I'm
Patrick, really?
Look, I'm not saying chat is correct, but I'm just reading off
I
chat
was,
suggestions.
who's the dude who plays like the concierge or the front desk guy in 30 Rock?
He's not a voice actor, but we could get Mateo Lane for Raya.
No, you know who we need for we get John Mulaney for Whoops.
Raya by RuPaul.
Has anyone suggested voice actors for you, Drac?
Yeah. It was Nathan Fillion.
Oh, okay.
That name is
Wow,
familiar.
that is a compliment. That was did you ever play Reach, Corey? Halo Reach? Or ODST?
Nope.
I could have sworn you played ODST.
Nope. We're not
Oh.
there yet.
Chris Sabat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a similar tone there.
Chris Sabat is he plays Vegeta, right?
Vegeta, Piccolo, All Might, King Vegeta, Gilbert Gottfried for Whoops.
You know what?
Fucking good.
Okay, so that will lock in Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, we will absolutely lock in Gilbert Gottfried for
When I was a kid, my dad had a waffle maker.
God.
And so we're gonna lock in Mark Hamill for Hans too.
My anime comforter.
Hannibal Buress for Sonic.
Who?
Hannibal Buress. Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Okay, so we gotta make notes of these.
Oh no, we need Sunwon for Choco.
Oh, absolutely.
Pro ZD.
Pro ZD.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
Pro ZD talking about the Gooch Press.
I'm just imagining the Gooch Press being described in Pro ZD's King Dragon voice.
Sonic. We can go with Laura Bailey because that is the nicest one.
Yeah.
The only other alternative I would probably be very happy with is Hugh Jackman.
Congratulations, we have our full
That should be
voice
great.
actor list for NAS. I'll throw up the IMDb page.
Pog.
Remember, this one is the one that is like Hawkman or Hard.
You say that as if Hawkman or Hard has mechanics.
But guys, you can't have your full kits. You'll trivialize the boss fights. Every OG player. What were the mechanics?
sure. Let's bring the bees back then.
Please,
Not
please,
the bees.
yes, please bring it back.
They already brought back one mechanic that Drax really been wanting. What's stopping them from doing another?
Oh yeah. I had somebody the other day, and they're like, "What is that? How do you tell?"
Oh, you sweet summer child.
The
You
numbers,
don't.
Mason. What do they mean? We're talking about the Ultima weapon at the end of Dalriada. Yeah, the doors. Gosh dang it. Such a good mechanic.
All right, but we have to have the extended cast list. Who's voicing me? Who's voicing Lemur?
We could do Samuel L. Jackson for Lemur.
That one would work. Friday we're starting with T, right?
Ideally.
That is the plan,
plan.
which probably means I need to make sure I'm squared away on scholars this week. So
Don't forget to appraise your shit.
Paul Giamatti for Sam.
Paul Giamatti? Really?
I'm gonna hop out of Discord. I will catch you guys later.
Yeah, take it
Later.
easy.
Peace. Yeah.
All right, and that's it for today, everybody. Thank you guys once again for hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your night. God bless you all. We will see you next time on the stream.